Hey, I'm outside. You want to know why? I made the mistake of watching one of those Michelin chefs cook a steak that he said was the best steak ever. Now, I don't know because he did it in a skillet. Now, being a southern boy, my personal opinion is that the only way to cook meat is on a grill, like right over here. This thing. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cook a steak on the grill the way I usually do it, there's two ways. You can do the sear over the flame in the beginning and then move it over to the smoke area, or start on the smoke area, get it nice and warm, almost cooked, and then move it over the fire for doing that sear right at the last minute. Either one is fantastic, and then the flavor is And I've got a skillet, a large cast iron skillet. What size is this thing? Oh, it doesn't say. It's got a number 5 on it, if you know what that means. But it's about 10 inches across. So I've got some fillets that I've cut from one loin side by side. They're almost identical, same cut of meat, same loin. So there shouldn't be any difference there. So I'm going to start the grill, get it warm, get it smoking, because cooking the steak on the grill is going to take a little bit longer because I have to move it over to the smoke and let it warm up and cook. In the skillet, only takes about 5-7 minutes. So let's get started. So I've got my steaks out. I've got everything set up. You can see the grill smoking. It's hot. And I've got my skillet and my burner, my induction burner here. Now again, the steak, and look at the steak. Identical depth and size. Order of business, the one for the grill goes on there first over the hot coals. I'll close the lid, let it sit for a minute on one side. And then that's probably going to take 3 or 4 minutes by the time I flip it, move it over to the smoke side, the cooler side, and let it just smoke like that. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Smells so good. Kingsford charcoal and mesquite wood chunks. Okay, here we go. Which one for the grill you want to do? Let's do... It doesn't matter. They're both the same. All right, here we go. So after a couple of minutes, what I'll do is I'll let that sit there for a minute and then do a 90-degree turn on it. And then same for the other side. And when that's done, I'll come back because I'm sure you just don't want to sit here and watch me do this. But let me show you something real quick. Oh, this damn thing wasn't recording. All right. So let's do a close-up here. There's the steak on above the charcoal, getting some good flavor. And look at this. Remember the other day when I came outside and cut that butter lettuce that I had gotten it? Look at this thing. Look how big. It's grown back. It could be cut again for another salad. So again, that was just butter lettuce from the grocery store that you buy in those, it comes with the little root ball at the bottom. And it's usually a 2-pack for about $5. Trim it, put that little root ball thing into a little bit of water, like in a ramekin or something, and within a few days it'll start sprouting roots. And once it does that, you can bring it outside, put it into your planter or a planter, and it'll take off. Mine's done it every single time, so try that. Oh, the steak is getting some good char. It's on the flame. It's a little behind the scenes stuff. You'll see me flip from the Osmo over to this iPhone here. You may even see the pool. There's the little pool robot that I call Robbie the robot. Oh yeah, look at that, getting kissed by some flame. Okay, it's a little windy today, so I put this lid on about halfway. Steak is over the flame. I flipped it, so you can see it's got some grill marks on it, but it's gonna be perfect. Okay, it's been a couple of minutes. Let's look. Steak is doing well. I'm gonna go ahead and move it over to the cool side. And the way I've always done it is I put the holes of the top right above the meat, so all of that smoke and heat will come across from the bottom and go over. If I put it over here, more than likely a lot of the smoke and heat would just go straight out the top. So here we go. I'm gonna put that on right over the meat, and we'll check it in about 10 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to start up the skillet, and we'll start on the next one that's in the skillet. You know, supposedly the best ever. But we'll be the judge of that, or I will. You can judge by the way it looks, okay? You can see my skillet warming up. It's smoking. In goes a little bit of avocado oil, just a little. There we go. And in goes the other steak. Okay. Oh, that smells good. That sounded good, not smell. It doesn't smell yet. The way I'm going to do this, the Michelin way, in a skillet, which is against all of my everything. I've got this set on the cleaning crew. He saw a squirrel in a tree. Now he's just going nuts over there. He's been in. I saw birds and squirrels on the ground, so I knew he was probably inside. I haven't been able to keep up with him because he keeps following me in and out, and I don't know I can't keep up. So he's definitely outside now. All right, so I've got this cooker set on 390. So there's nothing between 390 and 425. So I've got it on 390. Let's see what this looks like now. Oh yeah. I probably need look at that. It's not ready yet. Let's tilt it and get some oil in there. Might need to add a little more a little bit later. This is fine. Maybe I should, 430 is the next. So I'll go from 390 to 430 on this cooker. That might be a little too hot. So I'm gonna have to go back and forth, I think, because it's really smoking. And this is why I'm outside. I made the mistake of cooking this inside. Trying this out the other day on a grill pan. One of these Lodge cast irons with the grill grooves in it. Oh man, it smoked up the house, something terrible. But anyway, that's when I was doing the ribeye, which you can check out somewhere up here if you want to watch that. I did it the skillet way, but I only had one, so I didn't have anything to compare it to. But now I got two of these fillets today, and we can test them head to head, steak to steak. All right, so let me turn that back up because I don't hear it sizzling as much as I would like. Move this around in the pan. You know what's nice about these cast iron skillets, you know, whether you have the Lodge or what's the other one? There's a few. There's La Creuset, but that's going to be about 10 times more than this one, I'm sure. This one here, I think I got it. I was at Ace Hardware picking up the mesquite chunks for the grill, and they had a rack of these, and I got the grill version of this, and I got this one, and they're just fantastic, made in Tennessee. And I think they were maybe $10 to $15 a piece. Incredible. All right, so this is smoking pretty good. Let's take a look. Oh, look at there. Okay, so I'm gonna flip it over. All right, when they talk about a gray line, see that right there? That's the gray line. And this doesn't take long at all. So while that is simmering on that side, let's take a look over here. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Oh, look at here. Look at that, how pretty. Oh my. I'm gonna try not to have a preconceived favorite, but I've already told you what it is. All right, so I'm gonna lower this back down. I had it on 430 for a couple of minutes, probably too long. It's a little hot, so I'm gonna add some more oil to it. That'll cool me off for a couple of minutes. I'll let that cool down. I'm gonna run over and get some fresh rosemary from right over there and some garlic from right over there. I'll be right back. Decided against the garlic because I don't want it to burn, because I gotta spoon some butter over this for a few minutes, and I don't want the garlic to burn. So I got my fresh rosemary, And I've got some butter here. That's going to be good. So look at the side of this. So there is an advantage, a technical advantage from doing it in a skillet that I see. And that is you can tell by looking how well it's done. Because look at all the pink right there in the middle. And I mean, you're right here on it. It's not covered up. You can look at it. You can see it. Okay, let me check this. Before I add the butter and the rosemary, let me check the grill and see how this one's doing over here. You want to come with me? Let's go. Look who's over there. Look at that thing. Hey, Belle. Wave. All right, let's look over here. Oh, look at that. That is gorgeous. We got some good smoke still. Got a lot of heat. It's gonna be hard to figure out which one you like. I'm loving this little tripod. It's so much better than those some of those other things you get. It's by this company here, Surrey or Sarui, Shawaz, Shagugu. I don't know. But anyway, they're all metal. All metal. There's no plastic on here. And they've got the roller kind of locks on it. And I'm really enjoying it because they are just, I've got two of them. I ordered one and I liked it so much I got another one. I haven't tried putting a big camera on it, but look at there. Look at that, how pretty. Okay, let's do some butter and rosemary infusion. How about that? I don't want to burn my butter and I don't want to burn the rosemary. All right, so this, I'm gonna stick about half a stick of butter in there. Throw in my rosemary. Careful not to burn. And I brought a spoon out here with me. I'm gonna add a little more oil just to help with that. Woo! All right, let's do this here. Look at there. The Michelin way. Let me do a temperature check on this first. 123. So we're almost done here. Let me just baste it. Isn't that gorgeous? Let's get some of this rosemary down into the sauce. So I actually am going to turn it off. This meat is at temperature that I want it. Just do that. Let me flip it over one time and baste the other side, although it probably doesn't need it. Oh, that's gorgeous. I think that's going to be my presentation side right there. That's pretty. Oh, yeah. You'll sit there for a second. Let's look at this one over here. Let me check the temp on this one. This one over here is looking really good. So if the temp is a little shy, I'll just move it over and onto the hot side and let it catch up. Thickest part. Oh, it's ready. 130. For a medium, I want to be about 125 to 130. So that's good. Let me take them both off. Here's my one off the grill, smoked, and here is the one off the skillet. All right, I'm gonna let those rest for a couple of minutes, about 7 minutes actually. Got my skillet back on. I got a head of broccoli. I am just going to stir fry this in the same pan, same skillet. All right, and I got some red bell pepper. A little color. Let's slice this like this. Alrighty, here. Let's see what we got. Oh, smells good. I didn't bring any salt out, but that's okay. There's salt in this pan here left over from the steaks. Now, to make these a little happier, I'm just going to put some more butter in here. There we go. The broccoli and the rosemary. And the butter in here, oh my goodness, it just smells so good. All right. Okay, so my rosemary is about done. So I'm gonna bring that off. And the nice thing about using whole sprigs is you can pull them out and there won't be any stray stuff in here. Alrighty. This is looking about done, I think. Let me turn this up. I've got it on the 390 setting. I'm gonna put it on the 430 setting. Just finish this off really, really hot. Pull them out, put it on the plate, and then we'll slice our steaks. We'll see how those are doing. I bet they're gonna be good. It's windy today. Turning it off. All right, here we go. Let's take the wrapper off. See how we did. Oh, look at there. I'm thinking if I didn't know better, would I even know which one's which? But you can tell because this one's got the grill line on it. Otherwise, they look about the same, don't they? I don't have a fork. All right, well, let's take a look at this. Which one do you mean? Let's cut the one from the grill first. How about that? Right down the middle. Oh, look at there. Look at there. Perfect. Medium rare, whatever you want to call it. And by resting it, look how juicy it is. See how juicy it still is? All right. Should I, okay. I want to take a bite, but I'll wait. Let's try the one from the skillet and see how we did. All right. Okay, so this one over here is the grill. Here's the one from the skillet. Let's see here. Right down the middle. Oh, look. Cooked identically. Look how it's juicy too. Oh, wow. Okay, it's the appearance is basically the same. If you didn't know better, if I didn't have those little grill marks on there, I probably wouldn't be able to tell which is which just by looking at it. All right, so it's all going to be in the taste test. Let me do the one from the skillet first. Just a little bite. Sorry, I don't have any forks out here. Let's see. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing at all wrong with that. All right, from the grill. Immediately you taste the smoke. And that's what I'm used to after 60 years of eating grilled meat. Okay, well, you guys decide. Because everybody's different. That's what we learn, right? Everybody's different. Accept that. We can't all be the same. We can't all think the same way. Oh, I didn't try the broccoli. Let me get in here for a piece of this broccoli. Doesn't that look good? Not as good as the steak, but let's try this red pepper. That's good. Okay. Let's plate one of these puppies up. So I'm gonna take half of the skillet version and half the grill version. I mean, yes, half the skillet, half the grill. And then I'll put some broccoli, red pepper on there. Now, you tell me. Does that look good? All right. Thanks for watching. Let me know, what is your favorite? Do you like on the grill? Do you like my preferred version, which is grill and smoke, which gives it just another dimension of flavor, which is my preferred way? Or do you like the skillet version? Which one do you like? So, all right, cleaning crew, he is inside. I think he got a little hot. It's about 80 degrees today so far. All right, so thanks for watching. Thanks for piping in. Let me know which one you like, okay? And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. See ya.